Let's make you a birthday
You made a birthday cake?
Just trying to get a vibe in here. Hi, it's me again. It is a very dark, stormy afternoon, and my husband's birthday is tomorrow. He's turning 30. So it's a big birthday, and he is still going to work because he is, anyways, was gonna take the day off after his birthday. And so tomorrow we're not gonna do a ton of celebrations or whatever, but I still somehow wanted to make it special. And so I decided I'm gonna try and make a cake, and the kids need to get up from their naps soon, so I'm gonna try and do it with them, which is always a little bit chaotic, but also a little bit fun, and like somehow much more special for him when they make it as well. With that said, I'm going to prep a few ingredients before I get the kids up, just to not have to do the whole hassle of measuring and everything, and we can just kind of add the ingredients and do the stuff. And I thought while I'm doing this, I don't know, I just have a couple of thoughts on marriage, since this is my husband's birthday tomorrow, that I thought maybe I could share with you. So I almost didn't film a video at all because I was like, what could I possibly say that hasn't been said before, or that's somehow a new perspective or something like that. But I've learned most of the time you should just go ahead and share. So anyways, let's get to it. Butter, eggs, so just quickly wanted to share 2 lessons that I have learned from marriage. The first one was, one of the main things that I've learned in marriage is that people are the most important thing in life. And this obviously applies to marriage itself, but it applies to, like, I feel like the way that you should actually measure success in your life, and the way that you should, I don't know how to explain. So I'll just kind of go to the beginning quickly and explain. So I remember a conversation that I had with my mom when I was probably 18. And I remember standing in the kitchen with her and talking about my future husband, who I had no idea who it was at that time. I was kind of sharing with her, I think, a couple of things that I had on my list of characteristics that I wanted my husband to have. I basically was sharing that I had a very clear idea of what I wanted my future to look like. And basically I wanted him to fit into my life, because I was thinking a lot about my calling and my giftings and my vision for my life, which was really quite specific. I think at that time in my life, I 100% wanted to live in Latin America, and I wanted to be in full-time ministry. And that's totally what I thought that my life was gonna look like. And so I, one major thing on my list was that my husband at least has to speak Spanish, if not just simply be a Latino. And so anyways, I was just sharing that with my mom, and I remember her saying, well, maybe what you're gonna have to do is just set some of those expectations aside and be open to the person that God has for you. And then in the end, you will choose a person and not a calling. Something like this, she said. I don't remember the exact words. And I remember honestly feeling quite shocked because I was like, Mom, I know what I want to do with my life. I have these plans, I have these visions, I have this clear calling from God. And so how can I give that up for a person? Like, that sounds so wrong and ungodly and demeaning to me. But I feel like yeah, now I would really say, yes, choose wisely who you're gonna marry. Don't just decide for any person just because they're in your life and you like them. Of course, their core values do need to line up with yours, and it is a really big decision, but in the end, you're going to probably have to lay down your entire self and your dreams and your plans for a person, and it should be about the person, not about the calling and not about the plan, because at the end of the day, when you're both exhausted and you're both feeling lost inside of life and not knowing what's up and what's down and what you want and what you need, at the end of the day, you're gonna crawl into bed with a person, and that's what you should choose, and that's what you should actually base your life around. And I say that with marriage, but then that also comes to the people in your life, the people that you surround yourself with, the children that you create or don't create. At the end of your life, it's the people, definitely the most important things in a person's life, especially at the end of their life, are people. So, I hope I made sense with that one. I thought this would be really quick. And then the second thing, I need to think for a second. So as you might tell, I'm trying to dish these out as fast as I can, and also trying to make them as least mainstream as possible so I can actually give you something of value that you haven't heard 10 other times in a video. So second biggest lesson I've learned in marriage is active listening, strongly laced with compassion, can get you a really long way. Just having the capacity to truly listen to what a person is saying and to reflect back to them. I'm giving you these things which, yes, have to do in marriage, but if you're not married or you don't even have a significant other, there's still things that you can use in relationship with everyone. But it's someone is opening up to you, having a deep conversation, and maybe they're just externally processing. They're just like talking and haven't first thought out what they're saying and are trying to figure out something, or they're feeling confused, or they're feeling hurt, or just sharing some fun life something with you, that you can actually reflect back to them what you heard them say, like a summary of it, or it could be even maybe a different perspective, like, so you said you're feeling cranky, you're feeling a little bit jittery, and you're feeling tired, so could that mean that you're maybe hungry, for example? Or bouncing back a feeling and saying, okay, I'm hearing that you're maybe feeling really out of control right now, or maybe you're just feeling like no one really cares, or maybe you're just feeling really, really stressed. You don't have to provide a solution for them or necessarily give them advice. You can maybe ask them if that's what they would like or not, but honestly just listen and say, I'm really sorry that you're feeling so out of control. This situation makes so much sense. If I was in the same situation, I would probably also really be struggling, and I'm sorry that you feel out of control, and I'm here for you. And just kind of leave it at that, and just add in the compassion as well as the active listening. And I mean, when someone does that to me, I'm like, this is all that I need. Like, I just want someone to be in life with me. And this was a really practical tool that I've learned inside of marriage that has helped me across the board in marriage and in other relationships. So I don't know, there you go. It is getting really quite late, and I need to go wake up the boys because their naps are all over the place and I don't want them to go to bed super late. So I'm gonna go get them, and we'll try and make a cake. And he still needs a bit of time to wake up. Right, yeah, he's really sleepy. So the recipe doesn't call for this, but I am adding just a little bit to here. We need 50 grams, so we need to keep gram. Yeah. So adding and turning. Now, flour. You're so good at that. Amy, would you like something to drink? Okay. Do you want to add the sugar to the flour? Can you pour that in there? Nice. Okay, could you stir it for me? Oh, you found a spoon, huh? There you go. Is it another spoon that you want? Yeah? Okay. Things feel kind of high stakes right now, huh? Do you think you could help me crack some eggs? So, we're gonna need 4 eggs. Here we go. Can do it. Oh, we did it. Try again? Okay. Okay, do we want to do it together? Ooh, the egg fell in there. Ooh. Oh, there we go. And then we pull it apart. I think, and we're gonna do it like. Are you excited? Melly, pineapple. Okay. Look. All right, guys, the cake is going in the oven. That's the oven. Okay, yay!
Hello, wife.
Let's make you a birthday.
You made a birthday? No way.
Yeah.
You helped too, Melly?
Yeah, we all